Hey YouTube, how is everybody today? Today I'm going to be making a Keto chocolate bomb. A Keto chocolate bomb is something you add to your diet when you need to get more fat in. It's not something you snack on constantly. You can have one maybe after your second meal of the day or your first meal of the day, but essentially it's to aid in getting enough fat in your system to put your body into ketosis. What we're going to start out with here in a measuring cup, it's the easiest way, is I started out with a half a cup of coconut oil. Now I want to get this a little warmer, so I'm going to put it in for another 20 seconds. You can use any kind of coconut oil. I try to use organic. Let me tighten that lid. I use organic. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it at Trader Joe's. You can get it anywhere. You can get coconut oil about anywhere. Instead of using coconut oil, you can use cocoa butter. You can mix half cocoa butter, half coconut oil. You can mix butter in it. You can, any healthy fat on ketos. Okay, guys? So to this, we're going to add in about a teaspoon of vanilla. Vanilla brings out the flavor of chocolate. Now, you can absolutely sift your cocoa. So to this mixture, I know, right? You're going to add cocoa. You can shift 1 cup of cocoa. You can sift, right? You can sift your cocoa if you want. I just continue to stir it until it's lump free. If you have peanut butter powder, you can add 1/4 cup of peanut butter flour and make it like a Reese's. You can add regular organic peanut butter to this if you want. The cool part is you can add nuts and make it like a chocolate nut bar. So anyway, I have this all good and blended out. Can you see? It's like a watery consistency. To that, you want to add in a half a cup of powdered stevia. I use powdered stevia. It does take a little more blending. You can use drop stevia. You can use the stevia that is chocolate flavored, mint flavored. You can make chocolate mint if you want. Let's see what else. You can use, you can use about any flavoring that you want. But you want to keep this down to just calories. Now this is a dark chocolate, you guys. And it's not going to be bitter because of your stevia. If you use the liquid drops, this is going to come out a little grainy. I'm going to put it in the oven here and set in the microwave again to get it hot to melt the sugar. But the drops will make it where it's ready to pour immediately. I don't, you know what, I care more for the powder than I do the drops, simply because it's more sugar-like. So we're going to nuke this again for another 30 seconds. Get it good and hot. Now, I use these little candy molds. If you don't have these, you can take a baking sheet, line it with parchment paper. Please line it with parchment paper. You can line it with parchment paper and just pour it in there like as if you were making peanut brittle, solidly across. These are going to set in the refrigerator, in the freezer, you guys. They're going to take about, I don't know, anywhere to a half hour, depending on how thick your little mold is. If you pour it out flat in a pan, it sets a lot faster. You want to store these in the freezer. Come on, stevia, melt. You want to store these in the freezer and just take them out as you want them. You can make this milk chocolate. I don't know if I said this already, but I'm going to say it again. You can make this milk chocolate simply by adding low-fat powdered milk. Make sure you guys read the macros on it. Seriously. You can make it a truffle by adding half a cup of heavy whipping cream or heavy coconut cream. You want to add that in last. You don't want to scorch that, and you want to stir it good. Yeah, it's still kind of grainy. Hard to melt. Let me see how hot this is. Delicious already. So, keep stirring that stevia, guys. Anyway, you can add, like I said, you can add heavy whipping cream, a half a cup. That would be added in last. Make sure you taste because you want this to your liking. Some people don't put any sweetener in it. Some people put a lot of sweetener. I find that the half a cup is perfect. Keep stirring this until it gets all... So anyway, I told you guys in one of my videos I wouldn't be doing ketos anymore. I ended up gaining like 5 pounds the last time I was trying to do ketos, and it kind of really upset me because the first time I started my ketos diet, guys, I dropped 20 pounds in a month, and I couldn't figure out what I was doing wrong. I figured it out. You know, snacking is not a good thing. We're not supposed to be snacking. So when you're on a ketos diet, you want to do 2 meals a day and a snack, and most people have the coffee drink. You can absolutely use these chocolate bombs in your coffee in the morning if you want to blend them in. I find it's better if you use just plain old coconut oil. It's still a little grainy, but we're going to go ahead and pull it in. Absolutely tastes delicious. The reason I use this pouring cup, a lot of people will put a cookie sheet here, guys. I don't. Simply fill your little molds. Now, the only thing in this, the cocoa had 2 grams of carbs. The stevia had 3 grams of carbs. Depending on how many little candies you get is how many you're going to divide that by. You know, so yeah, you don't want to overdo it, but these are really good for getting your body up to fat like you're supposed to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put these in the freezer, and I'm going to be making another video in a little bit, and when I come back we'll start the video with our fat bombs. These take care of a sweet tooth. You guys, when you're on ketos and you love chocolate like I do, nothing will make you fall out of your diet, your lifestyle, faster than a craving. There are so many little tricks to taking care of a sweet craving. One is sugarless Jell-O with whipping cream, homemade whipping cream, no calories, no carbs. One is rind skins, pig skins, I think we called them growing up. That's good for a salty snack. There are just so many little cheats that you can do to keep yourself from needing a fat fix or a fat fix, or come on now. A fat fix or any other fix. But anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the video. The recipe will be down below. Okay guys, I'm back. I have 2 of them that I pulled out of the little tray. See, aren't they cute? Right? I love the consistency. Amazing. That the granulated stevia gives it. These are not even a fourth of a carb. You could absolutely have 2 little chocolates after dinner. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Recipe will be down below. Have a good day, and remember to love yourself. If you don't love you, nobody's gonna love you. Peace out, guys.